Despite finishing with the wooden spoon for a third straight season, the Knights made significant steps forward in 2017. They lost 11 games by 12 points or less, which showed a huge improvement in competitiveness and resilience from a young side. Newcastle's overall differential was up by 275 points in 2017, and they finally appear ready to make a leap forward in 2018. Coach rating 710. Nathan Brown. I applaud Nathan Brown for the long road approach he has taken to rebuilding. It would have been easier for him to achieve results in his first 2 seasons by signing some veterans to plug holes. However, he made the tough calls and cleaned out the place. This resulted in some heavy beatings early, but they exposed a number of promising young players to the NRL. What's more, by getting rid of some older players, the Knights' salary cap was in such a shape as to secure quality players from other clubs. Best win round 24, Newcastle Knights 29-10 Parramatta Eels. The Knights' best win of the season came on the road against an opponent that was on a roll and in contention for the top 4. Not only was it their best defensive display of the year, but they scored some silky tries and ran away with the game in the end. Worst loss round 17, West's Tigers 33-12. Newcastle Knights at home against the Tigers, who were 15th at the time, was the first time the Knights had been favorites under Nathan Brown and represented their best chance to get off the bottom of the table. However, they came out flat as pancakes. Their edge defense was non-existent, and the Tigers rushed to a 200 halftime lead. Best player Mitch Barnett. It's not easy for any young forwards in the NRL, let alone one in a beaten pack most weeks. Barnett plays really tough on the edges, has some skills, and he will have a bit more help with Aiden Guerra joining next year. Most disappointing player Trent Hodgkinson. I'm not sure where Hodgkinson goes from here, with Connor Watson jumping on board and Brock Lamb impressing this year. Injuries have caught up with him, and his knees seem to be failing, seeing the former NSW representative look pedestrian for most of the season in providing no running threat. 2018 prospects. The signings of Kalyn Ponga, Connor Watson, Tacho Amoga, Herman Essies and Aiden Guerra make them far too potent, experienced and talented to pick up a 4th consecutive spoon. They can challenge for a spot in the 8 with that roster and finally bring some joy back to a community that is stuck by them with big crowds despite a terrible period. Season finish 16, 5 wins, 19 losses, 428 points scored, 648 points against, season rating 710.